Hello, my friends. I have missed you. I took some time off. Not only did I recuperate when I was coming back from my conference in Los Angeles, but then I had family that arrived. And one of the things that is so important for me is not just to have a career that I love, but to be able to have such a career that I can step away and that I have the freedom to do the things that really bring life to me. And for me, this past weekend, I had my cousin and her husband and her son, and then my other cousin and her newly, what do you call it? She just newly married. So her husband came up to the East Coast from Texas and they were all here. So I had a house full and oh my goodness, I didn't realize how much I love entertaining. And entertaining in a different sense because I was entertaining family. And when you have family, there is just this joy that goes into serving. At least it is for me. I'm not sure about anyone else, but I came alive and okay, what could I'm a cook, so I love to prepare things. And so I was like, okay, what do you like to eat? What do you like to eat? And getting people what their favorites are. We're of Mexican descent. And so traditionally there's special dishes that I cook for, our family that it's not something that we eat all the time. My favorite one is called Mexican pozole. It's like a hominy, but it's in a broth base, and oh my goodness, it's so delicious. And it sits and cooks all day, and we put some pork fat in it with like a pork butt, and you eat it with it's a white broth. In our part of the country, wherever my family was from, they cooked it. It was a white pozole, and oh my goodness, the flavor is just amazing. And I'm a foodie, so I'm going to describe it in such a way that no matter what it is that I cook, it's delicious. It's amazing. And I just remember sitting around the table with my family and just enjoying the different delicacies. We eat things like avocado. We eat things like jalapeno peppers, tostadas. And I don't know, for me, there's just this flavor explosion that takes place in your mouth. And I don't really cook based on recipes. To me, I cook based on flavor. And so people say, why don't you do a YouTube channel? Well, you know what? People can't really recreate what I do because it's all on taste. And so it always starts with a clean palate. Okay, so I have this, and then I incorporate a little bit of this and that, a little bit of that. And I really, as I'm cooking, it's all about flavor. Oh, what does it taste like? Does it need a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that? And so I can't really teach you how to cook when I don't have precise recipes. And even my husband sometimes is very challenged because I don't really get to duplicate the same recipe twice because there's not really a recipe. I can get close to it, but it's never precise, and it's too much work for me to actually measure and try to write out the recipes. So I don't know. That's just something unique, something about me that I love because I'm a great cook, but I can't tell you what I put in there. I mean, it's always going to be about the seasonings. I probably own 100 different seasonings, and it all depends on what I'm cooking as to what you're going to get. And so, I don't know. More than anything, I'm just excited to do another video because I hadn't done one in a while, and just to reinforce how much I love life, how much I love the work that I do. Yesterday was Thursday, right? I had 3 coaching calls, and oh my goodness, my first one, I have a client that I absolutely adore, and she's in Spain. She was in Spain yesterday, and our connection wasn't the greatest, but just the connection that we're able to make and the impact that we're both having on each other and the world. And I challenge you, if you don't have a coach and you want some type of connection like that, seek one out. And even if it's not even in a coaching relationship, it could be in a mentoring relationship, because it's important that you have someone in your life that really believes in you, that encourages you to do the things that you're called to do. And so wherever you are in life, know that there's someone in the East Coast, little West Virginia, always here pulling for you, knowing that you are created to do some really neat and amazing things. All right? Be blessed.